Roger Wakefield, eat your heart out. Every time I see you do a video, you got brand new gloves on. These have been used in the field frequently. What's up guys? Cale with Mastons Plumbing and Drain. Today we're gonna do a brief video on the dangers of a DIY water heater installation. I'm gonna point out some things that most homeowners don't understand about a water heater and why it's best to call a professional. For those of you that don't know what this is a TMP, a temperature and pressure relief valve. We've gone into a lot of homes, a lot of closets, to where this pop-off valve has been turned and shoved into the drywall of a house, which leaves it inoperable, meaning whenever it needs to function and pop off to alleviate pressure, it can't do it. So in an emergency or overpressurization of this tank, this needs to be able to pop. Like, see how it's pulling that pin out? See if you can see it from the top here. Move my hands out of the way. When it rolls over, that pin comes out, it's on a spring inside. It's rated at 150 PSI, so you want this to be able to come off, or that tab to pop off. And realistically, your house needs to be set at 80. So if you have over 80 in your home, your other fixtures aren't rated for that high of pressure either. So we put in safety equipment inside of your home too to help regulate these things. Once that pops off, there's different trains of thought on it. My belief is that if this ever pops off, there's a bigger issue present. This definitely is going to need to be replaced because it's like a factory set spring and now you've used it. And you just don't want it to wear out over time. So I would replace this part. Don't you love how in these videos, we give you the most extreme case, right? This is just what we had in the back of the shop. We pulled this out of a house, I think a couple of weeks ago. You don't ever let them get like this. And get it changed out and replaced before it's an emergency. And that's what this was. So that's the TMP, temperature pressure valve that I just pulled out. This right here is also for your temperature. You see all that breaking off? That's what the water is doing inside of that tank. It's eating away at anything and everything that it touches. So that's an indication of hard water. A lot of homeowners don't understand how to, spot the right product when choosing the selection of water heater you're going to use. A key indication that you're getting a lower quality water heater is a plastic drain port like this one. Now, you may think, well, he's just really strong, so of course he can break a drain port. I assure you, it was plastic. Something else we identified in this house, and we know the homeowner installed this. You know how? I'm really good at asking questions. I said, hey, who installed this water heater? He said, I did 15 years ago. I said it was more than that. Another thing that homeowners don't really understand is how to size water properly. This homeowner obviously installed his own system back in the mid to early 90s, I'm sure. He reduced it down from a 3/4 feed to the cold side, and he reduced it out of the wall to a 3/8 copper fitting, and then took it back out with the 3/8 copper. So he went from 3/4 down to 3/8, back to 3/4, out 3/4, down to 3/8. And he fed his entire house that way. He had no water pressure anywhere in his home. I mean, I like a shower that feels like I'm getting the pressure I want. I like to, water my garden bed too. So we got that fixed and corrected for him as well. You guys see how I did that at home? It's because I never skip leg day. Another thing, as far as safety and concerns go, realistically guys, in the state of Oklahoma, where Mastons Plumbing runs and operates at in Tulsa, you're legally required to have a plumbing license to mess with these. You as a homeowner cannot go buy the parts for this unit that drive it, which is right down here, the gas control valve. Right? You can't get that. You have to have a contractor's license to buy that part. There's a reason for that, right? These things exhaust noxious fumes, noxious gas. Okay, so they need to be sized properly, vented properly. You want a licensed professional who understands the safety for you and your home and your family. These can literally explode and cause a lot of harm, more than just water loss. Like, we can replace carpet, we can replace wood floor. the things that we can't replace are you. So whenever it comes time to replace or upgrade your water heater system in your home, give Mastons Plumbing and Drain a call, 918-998-1930. Everybody always wants their water heater problem to be the thermopile. It's never the thermopile. They want it to be that because it's the least cost-effective repair that you would ever need. And I'll have Josh edit this video to where it looks like I just had this thing whipped apart so fast. Woo! Baby, heat transfer. That is a thermopile that everybody wants to be the problem, and it never is, right? So that tells this to kick on or off. Your pilot is down here. This is your gas control valve. What it does is in its name. It controls the gas. Better than Beano. Woo, look at that. So, again, very important to have your units flushed annually to keep this hard water buildup from plugging up literally the thermostat. Right? That rod right there, which is protected in a sheath of plastic, is what is talking to that to tell you what your temperature is in your water. It's going to register the bottom of the tank. Tell that to kick on once it gets below whatever setting you're at. Regulation states for plumbers we can't set it past 125. That's scalding. So we go throughout the house as a team at Mastons. Once we get one of these replaced, let it come up to temperature, about 30-45 minutes. Then we go in with our thermostat and check every fixture to see what your water reading is. Hey guys, I just want to say thank you for following us here, watching today. And remember, if you enjoyed what you've seen, took something away from it, even if it's that guy's an idiot, but you think someone else could benefit from it, do me a favor, share it with them, like, follow, subscribe. It really helps the algorithm, helps us get out there to more homeowners just like you.